Thank you for joining us again. The new governor of Ekiti State, Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji, has pledged to work with the people of the state for a prosperous Ekiti. Oyebanji, who assumed office on Monday as the new governor of Ekiti State, promised to be a listening governor and also make his office accessible to the people. This came as the APC presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu urged Ekiti electorate to continually support the party in all elections, especially in 2023. Speaking at the historical event, former Lagos State Governor Tinubu said he expected Ekiti voters to deliver 95% of votes to him, knowing that he remains the best among all the contenders for the presidential seat. Oyebanji added that the agenda of his government would be anchored on 6 pillars of his manifesto: youth development and job creation, human capital development, agriculture and rural development, infrastructure and industrialization, arts, culture and tourism, and governance. Meanwhile, Governor Biodun Oyebanji of Ekiti State has recalled the immediate past Commissioner for Health and Human Services, Dr. Oyebanji Filani. The recall, which is in view of the sensitive nature of some of the projects and initiatives currently being executed by the ministry, is with immediate effect. And similarly, the new governor of Ekiti State has been advised to pay attention to the welfare and key needs of his people. A PDP chieftain, Kayode Adaramodu, while speaking with iBrandTV in Ekiti, also advised Governor Oyebanji to modify and surpass the achievement of his predecessor.
To my brother, Biodun Oyebanji, there's one good thing that we go for him. You understand? When I was campaigning, I wanted to be governor, just like him. And what I keep telling Ekiti people is, it is what will move Ekiti forward. That is number one. Even when I pray, I ask God, let the one you have chosen, that will move our people forward, let him be the winner. If I'm the one, all glory be to God. If I'm not, take it away and give it to the right person. So for me, I will take what we have seen as an answer to my prayer. So for that reason, I will wish him good luck. That is number one. Number two is, there is something that I think Mr. Oyebanji should benefit from, which his predecessors did not get. If you look at Ekiti since 1999, we've been interchanging. One party come, another one leaves, another one comes in, interchanging. They'll be talking about continuity. If a government of the day is doing well, one will pray for continuity. That is not my desire for Mr. Oyebanji. It is not continuity in its absolute form.
And the legal practitioner Mike Omonan says if the federal government still intends to file any case against Nnamdi Kanu after the appeal court ruling, it will amount to persecuting and not prosecuting him. The lawyer, who spoke with iBrandTV reporter Kayode Shopekon, urged the federal government to quickly let Kanu go so that there will be peace in the southeast.
You have somebody that is in your country, another country will come and bundle him away without going through the proper procedure or the proper protocol that the independent nation country has. So it was wrong in the first place, and so his discharge, his release by the court is a welcome development, and I see it as an avenue that the federal government should just quickly, as a matter of urgency, release this man and forget about this charge. It is foolhardy, let me put it that way, for the federal government to still want to pursue this case beyond where it is now. I've said it before, this is an opportunity, it's a window that the federal government should immediately take and then release this man, so that this man can go back to his place and then there will be peace. There will be the forthcoming election is going to be very volatile in the East. If they pursue it beyond this point, it means that they are persecuting him. They are not prosecuting him.
And academic activities are yet to commence in Nigeria's premier tertiary institution, University of Ibadan. Our correspondent observed that lecture halls remain shut while hostels appear to be scanty, as many students are yet to return to school following the suspension of the industrial action embarked upon by lecturers. In their separate submissions, some of the students urged both the government and the academic staff unions to find a more holistic approach towards resolving their dispute other than embarking on strike. Our correspondent, who spoke with some of the students who shared their experience, lamented that the industrial impasse had adversely affected their well-being.
This arithmetic is simple. If the government can make sure that at any point we make increase that will create inconvenience in the pocket of these people, we adjust the salary simultaneously. That is the only time. Every grammar spoken by Oshodeke, professor, I respected him. Everything that Ngige did, all the meetings is a waste. Because there is no such agreement that anytime government wants to increase. If the government pay that money today, they will make petrol 230 next week by December. And immediately petrol becomes 230, everything that this strike achieved is over. I will begin to look for agitation. There will be another agitation again that, okay, that money is not increased, we want to go on strike again. So the strike will go and come, but are we learning?
Well, honestly, I'll basically be talking from the point of views I've heard from different people. I feel like the federal government should really stop toying with us, because my dad is a lecturer, he's a professor here in UI, so I know how not getting salary for quite some time is actually it's not cool at all, it's very annoying. So I feel like the federal government should just be at least a little more passionate in and take interest in the future of students.
So, well, I would say the experience is both good and bad, but this is not what it should be in a country whereby we have a president, we have almost every parastatals that are working, but because of the negligence and the lack of proper actions of the administration, this has happened. So I just advise the government to prevent such a thing from occurring again and to find a way to meet with both the union and come into a tangible and a futuristic solution that will prevent this from occurring again in the future.
My mates are And the national chairman, Labour Party, Julius Abure, wants party members to take the gospel of taking Nigeria from a consuming nation to producing economy. Abure made the call at the inauguration of campaign directorate for Oyo State Labour Party gubernatorial candidate Taufik Akinwale in Ibadan, where he described his party as a third force, which is ready to change the narrative of leadership with focus on all Nigerians.
We should start strong, we should come up strong, right? Because the work is grassroots. We should go to the grassroots, we talk to our people. Already, the election is 160% because we have the people who are already interested in the party.
70% youth to come and contest under Labour Party, and this is a wake-up call for all of us youths to come out and let's take this is our chance. Let's come together. Let's support ourselves. Someone said some of us are not right to be a councillor. I said at 42, if I'm not right to be a councillor, at what age am I going to right to be a state honourable or federal honourable? I see that as a slap on all youths. Please, let's see this as a challenge.
The highest office of the land is the office of the citizens. The citizens are the one responsible for the leadership that we are having. And they should ensure that this time around, they should give it to the Labour Party, who has never tasted power before. You cannot say precisely that Labour Party is good party or bad party. We are clean for now. We want to ensure that give us this opportunity. Let us showcase our ability to lead with unique and excellent, exhibition of giving you the dividends of democracy.
I just want to tell my Ido people of your state, I just want to tell you, it is time for the youth, it is time, it's our time, and I want to change the change. There's a saying that we should change, we are not bringing the normal change, but we are bringing the change that will change the change.